Hello, Scorpio. Good morning. Welcome to your reading for April 21st through the 30th. I almost put the 31st, but looked at the calendar, realized this month only has 30 days. And so I'm going to read a spiritual warfare prayer before we begin. If you don't, like the prayer, just skip to like a minute ahead. Um, I'm going to do the invocation of the nine choirs of angels. So, according to ancient tradition, the angels are arrayed in a hierarchy of nine ranks or choirs whose designations are drawn from Scripture. O holy angels, watch over us at all times during this perilous life. O holy archangels, be our guides on the way to heaven. O heavenly choir of the principalities, govern us in soul and body. O mighty powers, preserve us against the wiles of the demons. O celestial virtues, give us strength and courage in the battle of life. O powerful dominions, obtain for us dominion over the rebellion of our flesh. O sacred thrones, grant us peace with God and man. O brilliant cherubim, illuminate our minds with heavenly knowledge. O burning seraphim, enkindle in our hearts the fire of charity. Amen. So I don't know if chat will be working for you guys in this live feed. For some reason, it's not working for me. It was connected, then it said disconnected, and then it says unable to connect to chat. Try again later. But I'm not really worried because I don't type a lot of things in chat anyway, unless I'm doing an all signs reading and I want to timestamp everything. So for your energy, we're using the last unicorn tarot. I like this deck because I like the movie. The thing is you can find this deck some places for cheap, but some places it's really expensive. My deck was expensive, but I got the full size. Maybe the cheap ones have a smaller size. I don't know, but there may be some big ones that are cheap because I've seen the yellow embroider. Okay, so let's get started with what happened in the middle of April. Okay, for the 11th through the 20th, we have the Knight of Coins. Okay, so there was someone you were interested in, Scorpio, which was why you were approaching this person slowly, or you were trying to approach them slowly. You wanted something stable, solid, and committed with somebody, and the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles, he takes his time, male or female. And you are someone who is willing to put forth the hard work that others often shy away from. You're not one to complain about strenuous or repetitive tasks. A motto to live by is slow and steady wins the race. All problems you encounter are approached from a logical perspective in order to plan the most efficient solution. Once you have decided on a goal, it is assuredly going to happen in due time. You have standards to maintain after all. So, Knight of Pentacles, you're approaching someone slowly, wanting to do things logically. Um, you know, like for example, if this person, was homeless, but you had a home, the logical solution would be once you got to know this person more, some of you may want to move them into your home, depending on the person. Um, not everyone's homeless. Of course, some people live in trailers, but you're trying to look at some sort of logical way to combine this relationship. Some sort of logical way to move forward. We have the Three of Wands. This person could have lived at a distance from you, or you could have lived at a distance from them. We also have the Ace of Coins. And you are willing to give this person a solid offer. But we also have the Nine of Coins here. This person was actually single and independent and fine on their own. They didn't really, need your assistance or need anyone. This person's complete on their own. But you were trying to make this person that lives far away from you a solid offer in the middle of this month, okay? To me, the Ace of Coins is, it's not about giving away your house or your money or whatever you own. To me, the Ace of Coins is mainly about sharing. It's kind of like if you were to live with someone and you cook or they cook and you just have a happy life together. And you offered a solid offer to this person, Ace of Coins, in the middle of this month. Okay. But let's see what happened with that. So for the last week of this month, we have the Three of Cups. It looks like your person may not have taken you seriously because it looks like they had you in a third party with this Three of Cups energy. Okay. So this person's still keeping you in some sort of third party at the end of the month. They're not really taking your offer seriously. You know, they'd rather drink and hang out with their friends. Some of you could be dealing with someone who's older, and this person broke your heart with the Three of Swords, so they're hurting themselves. What I don't understand about this person's energy is and it's possible you're the older one. It's possible you've learned all the lessons you've needed to learn from this person. What I don't understand about this person's energy is when you confront them about the third party or the things they've been doing, we get this Five of Wands energy. So you see, here you are hurt, but this Five of Wands energy is really hostile. Almost like, how dare you intrude on me and my other lover or my other person? Um, this person's really hostile. I don't really like this person's energy because to me, I'm also picking up the energy of someone who is manipulative. So maybe if you do something they don't like, they go back to the third party. And if the third party does something they don't like, they go back to you. And they could be using both of y'all to as a means of punishing each other, you know. And for some reason, when I look at this wizard or sorcerer or whatever he is, I'm thinking of Gandalf. This is not Gandalf, but if you remember, Gandalf used to say stuff like "You shall not pass," and it's almost like whenever you and this person are at odds, they go back to the third party, and it's like "You shall not pass," or it's like they're saying, "This is what you get." Like this person gets physical for some of you. If you're in a dangerous situation and you can safely get the help you need, I would encourage doing so because this person is they're just horrible. They also seem like the type of person where they like to sit at home and they like to have a bunch of people fight over them. Even though it's a bunch of drama, they like to be surrounded by people fighting over them. It's for some reason it makes them happy. So this last week of April, your person there, if they were dealing with a third party before, they have not changed. They're still dealing with a third party. And, I don't know, like it's all fun and games to this person. Like they don't care. Yeah, this person hurt you. They could have ghosted you for a third party, and y'all may not be on speaking terms. Some of you could have blocked this person with that Three of Swords energy. Some of you could have been tolerating this person and their verbal insults until they became physical with that Five of Wands. And then it's like physical was something you are not going to tolerate. So I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but for some of you, this last week of April, you may be blocking someone out of your energy or out of your home because this person decides to get physical. Or you're blocking them because they're at home enjoying people fight over them at their home if y'all aren't living together. It also kind of reminds me of the energy, even though I haven't seen the Nine of Cups yet, it kind of reminds me of the energy of someone who maybe drinks with his buddies and there may be fighting and drama going on, and you come home from work and you have to leave because you don't want to deal with it. But let's move on from this energy. The first week of May, we have the Eight of Cups. So you are leaving this situation. You're going off on your own journey, whether it's a spiritual journey or you're going on dating websites to find what you want, okay? So, despite how comfortable, right, I don't think your situation's comfortable, but let's read on. Despite how comfortable your situation may be, you are no longer emotionally fulfilled and may be coping with feelings of disappointment or trying to avoid the situation altogether. You might be compelled to seek satisfaction elsewhere, or perhaps you invested overmuch into a relationship or endeavor that failed. Either way, it is important to realize you are no longer getting the desired results. Now is the time for action, even if walking away causes you sorrow. So, if in the beginning this person was nice and they took you on dates and they bought you flowers, they're not doing that anymore. Like, this person's true colors have come out in full blast with that Five of Wands energy, okay? They're not making any effort anymore. And some of you are looking back at this person like, how could you? I just heard the words, how could you? This is that type of energy, when you encounter someone and you want to know why they cheated, and their energy is like, well, it's your fault. It's your fault I cheated. You were always at work, or they'd rather blame you than accept responsibility for their actions. Clarifying the Eight of Cups, we have the Tower, which is your card. You are a Scorpio. The Justice, you are putting an end to this. But what's ironic about this situation is in the first week of May, now they want to put in the work with this Eight of Coins. So now that you're leaving, now this person wants to put in the work, okay? Now, if this is your energy, some of you are not working as hard on the relationship anymore. You're putting an end to you working hard on the relationship. But you're leaving this person the first week of May. Regardless of whether they want to put work into this or not, you're leaving them. Some of you are getting a divorce from this person with that Justice card. Your attitude for the last week of April is the Hanged Man. So you're going through a dark night of the soul, okay? Some of you don't want to come outside of your house. You don't want to leave your house. And with this energy, I get this energy of someone who's like, just trying to get my books. I get this energy of someone who is really going through it. You're really going through it with this person because this person has you messed up. Like, they have you so messed up that you're questioning like each and every choice you have made in life. Like it's not funny, but I'm just laughing because I'm like, oh my God, like this person is crazy. Like you're looking back at every choice you've made in life and wondering how you got to this point in your life. Some of you could be struggling with addictions, even though I haven't seen the devil card yet, but some of you could be struggling with addictions and you've decided to stay in your house and not hang out with, not hang with the same group of people you used to hang with. You don't want to drink, you don't want to smoke, you don't want to do anything that was introduced to you a long time ago because you're looking back at all your past decisions. It's kind of like a past decision, like, yeah, well, when I was 16, I drank for the first time, I had alcohol, and then I started running with, drinkers or alcoholics, and then that was how I got to know so and so in the future because we both drank, and or I knew a friend of a friend and this and that. You're questioning like every decision you've ever made to get you to this point, and you're just saying to yourself like you want to cleanse all of that. Some of you are like, well, it wasn't really, my choice to drink. I mean, it was my choice, but I was peer pressured into it, and I wanted to have friends and I was lonely, and I want to go back to how I used to be before people pressured me to drink or pressured me to do whatever. I want to go back to how I started as an innocent teenager, which not a lot of teenagers are innocent, but you know what I mean, like an innocent child. You want to go back to a period of innocence, like you're staying at home, okay? Some of you sacrificed your own needs or desires for a greater good. You are the type of person who might forfeit your own luxuries to pay for your child's education, or someone who gives time to a charity. So some of you didn't even like hanging out with this person. I mean, you loved them, but you were sacrificing your time and your peace and your happiness just to try to meet this person on their level. And they didn't appreciate it. They didn't accept it. It kind of reminds me of someone who's like, well, I don't need your charity or I don't need your help. So some of you also think outside of the box, where you may be a visionary of some sort or an artist or a writer. Maybe what you're doing at this time is after this person has been violent towards you. I'm not saying you didn't defend yourself, but maybe afterwards you're choosing to write about it with that hanged man card. You're writing about it in a diary or a journal in case anything, not only to vent your feelings, but if anything gets worse or bad, you want there to be some sort of written record that this person was mistreating you. And those are helpful because when I was in a bad relationship, I would write in my journal about all of that. And my spouse would present himself to be a certain way around my mother. But once she got a hold of my diaries when I was away, my journals, she read about, the way he treated me. So for some of you, your attitude is I'm going to write about it. We have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups. Yeah, you're writing about how this person treated you. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, and King of Cups. King of Cups is your card, Scorpio, another Scorpio card. This person had presented some love offer to you and wanted some sort of new beginning with you. Some of you are writing down that you wish this person loved you, or you're writing down that if they didn't love you, why did they give you this love offer in the past? Now, Knight of Cups is our non-committal lover. So you wanted something serious, but this person didn't want anything serious. Knight of Cups is our non-committal lover. And with Ace of Wands, this person, it could have been purely physical for this person. So your attitude is you're going to write about what this person did. Influencing you this last week is the moon. So this person did keep a lot of secrets from you. They keep a lot of secrets from you so they can try to control you and manipulate you. And this person could have also been doing black magic. We have the Judgment, the Queen of Swords. This person was very cold towards you. And the Hierophant. I think the Hierophant is your energy. I think some of you are spiritual teachers or leaders. So I'm going to look up that Judgment card to get more information on your person. This was just a mess. This was just a mess, the way this person treated you. This was also a judgmental person. They could have judged you based on your past or things that you did in the past. But it kind of reminds me of that scripture in the Bible where Jesus told people, before you judge your brother for having a speck in his eye, take the plank out of your own eye. Um, yeah, this person thinks it's all right, to pass an opinion on you of who they think you are or what they think you are. And they were very cold towards you. For some of you, this person even cut you off at one point with that Queen of Swords energy. They made some sort of judgment and cut you off when you were blameless with this Hierophant card, okay? They kept a lot of secrets from you. Maybe one of those secrets was maybe that they were married with this Hierophant card. That could have been a secret of theirs that they were married. So that's influencing the situation. This person could be married or could still be married at the end of this month. Your obstacle for the end of this month is the Queen of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with another Scorpio, or this person may have Scorpio in their chart. Some of you may be having trouble loving yourselves. It's also possible your person is, married to a Queen of Cups. They're married to another Scorpio. And you could also be too involved in this person's problems to see your own. So there may be some problems that you're not dealing with or problems that you're putting off in order not to see your own problems, you know. We have the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Page of Cups. I think the problem that you're experiencing is that you're blocked from your feelings. Because people have hurt you so bad in the past, and with this new incident of being hurt, you are blocked off from your feelings. Some of you are trying to cut off love entirely. You're trying to cut off your feelings because we have the Hermit, which is you, the King of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so either you or your person are cut off from your feelings. This person may have Virgo in their chart with that Hermit card if this is about this person. But this could also be your energy, where you're spending a lot of time alone and you're cut off from your feelings. Like you don't want to feel, or you're trying to cut off your feelings with that King of Swords energy. Some of you know so much about this person's problems that you're refusing to accept an apology. This Page of Cups can also symbolize an apology. Some of you refuse to accept an apology from this person. The outcome for the last week of this month is the Six of Coins. So you could end up talking to this person at some point, but we have the King of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could be talking to you. The Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands. For some of you, this person may, try to give you money to make you go away completely if you're still in communication with them. King of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Two of Wands. For some of you, this person may be telling you that they want you with this Ace of Swords and Two of Wands, even though it's possible they're stuck between two people. For some reason, I'm getting the energy of it's not like that, or it wasn't like that. Like if you catch someone cheating, or they appear to be cheating, or they're in bed with someone, it's not like that. It wasn't like that. You're the only one for me. I don't have any feelings for so and so. You're the only one for me. But you're going to be deciding to just take care of yourself because we have the Queen of Coins, okay? So you're deciding to nurture and take care of yourself. And that's what you don't see coming. We have this Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Empress, okay? You could also be starting a new beginning with someone. With this Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Empress, some of you may be going back to a Libra. Or you may have a Libra that's approaching you that is a Queen of Coins this last week of April. Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Empress, okay? So for some of you, a Libra from the past is coming in. Your advice, Scorpio, is the Ten of Wands. Well, the Fool, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Two of Coins, excuse me. So with this Fool energy, you are being encouraged, to take a leap of faith. I think it's about investing in yourself, being willing to take a leap of faith with yourself. Some people are afraid to be single. They're afraid to be alone, and you're being encouraged to take a leap of faith in that direction. The Ten of Wands, release your heavy burdens. Some of you are carrying burdens that don't belong to you, you know. And we also have Two of Coins. If this person's going to juggle you, juggle them. Some of you may want to juggle them, or you may want to be busy or take on multiple jobs just to forget about this person. So I'm going to pull the black cards since this person didn't, treat you right. Because obviously, they're not they're not the pink cards, though some of the pink cards can have bad meanings to them as well. So yeah, this person was just bad for you. These are the love oracle cards. This also kind of reminds me of that show Cheaters, where some people they get caught cheating and rather than saying they're sorry on the spot, they want to fight Joey Greco. I heard that Joey Greco got a black eye on one of his episodes when he confronted a cheater. And that's what your person's energy reminds me of with that Five of Wands. This person could also be full of a lot of internal conflict or associated with a group of people who just brings a lot of drama. I don't understand that. When people are caught, they might as well apologize. There's no reason to get physical and start trying to punch people. And when, they're the ones that put themselves in that situation. That's what I don't get, nobody put a gun to their head and said go cheat, or do this, they made the decision to cheat. And I'm just saying there's no reason to like punch Joey Greco in the face just because he exposed something. That's all I'm saying. So you get clock. Whatever you went through is going to take time to heal, okay? Yeah, you're going to need to take time to heal from this person stabbing you in the back, okay? If they try to come back, don't take them back because you're going to need time to heal from this. You had unconditional love for this person, and you were the chaser in this relationship. Some of you are afraid of this person abandoning you. Love and the chaser. This person could have been a snake, or you could have been dealing with a snake. And then we have girl with a snake, okay? This person could be married, but they may be married to someone that's kind of narcissistic. Okay? Some of you may have had a paradigm with this person, like you could be an empath and they could be a narcissist. This person basically charmed you so they could use you. Okay? So we have the snake and girl with a snake. For some of you, the other woman could be looking at you being with their man, maybe pictures of you and their man or pictures of you and their spouse. I just think it's ironic. I pulled out both of those cards that both relate to snake. We have coffins, so, this relationship is over. But for some of you, this person does miss you. They may be thinking about you, but they do know it's over. Coffin and separation. Some of you are going through a separation with this person. Every state is different in regards to the laws of separation in North Carolina. I mean, the laws of separation in regard to divorce. Every state is different in regards to the laws of separation according to divorce. Okay. So some states may require a certain amount of time of you being separated before you can divorce someone. We're going to get out the angel cards. Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. For some of you, it's possible as well that this person's spouse maybe knew all along that their spouse was involved with you. Maybe they had certain stipulations of their spouse where they told their spouse, yeah, you can get involved with him or her, just don't let them spend the night, or just don't do this, just don't do that. You know, certain stipulations. Now, let's get the messages from Archangel Michael. So you need to pay attention to your dreams. If you're having nightmares about this person, you need to pay attention to those nightmares. And be gentle with yourself. Okay? So, don't gaslight yourself or be like, oh, maybe I'm just paranoid. Your dreams have a message about this person. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong, and write about your thoughts and feelings, which, like I said, for some of you, you're already doing that. Focus upon divine and perfect health and know that you are guarded and protected. And have confidence and admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Some of you are, you're blocking your feelings. You don't want to admit the truth to yourself that this person used you. You don't want to admit to that. And they may miss you, yes, according to those cards. They may miss you, but that doesn't mean they love you. You can miss someone and not love them. You can miss them because you're not able to use them anymore. This person may miss you because they're not able to use you anymore. It's like one of those situations where it's like, man, my wife or my husband never did this and that for me. But this person that I used, they did practically, well, I wouldn't say whatever they wanted, but you did stuff, you could have done stuff for this person that their spouse wouldn't do for them. So we have the Archangel Raphael healing cards. You always have someone like that in a relationship sometimes where, I won't say always, but you hear about these people where people get married or together, and you might end up having that one person who says, yeah, we can be together, or we can have children or make babies, but there's certain things I won't do. Like, I won't do this, I won't do that. And this person could have sought you out to try to get something from you that their spouse does not do for them. Okay? And I'll use something that's, kind of PG. Maybe their spouse does not like to rub their back. And they got with you and got you to rub their back. For some of you, your person's going to be needing home help, okay? Or you may be needing home help, and you need to have faith. So if some of you are going through a situation where you're going through a surgery or something's going on, you're going to need to have faith in the people that may be coming to help you, okay? So home help and have faith. We also have laughter is the best medicine and prayer works. Expect a miracle and ask your body for a message, okay? So if any of you are going through surgery this last week of April, expect a miracle and ask your body for a message in regards to what may be going on with your body. Okay? We also have call upon Archangel Raphael for help as far as detoxing. Okay? So if you're experiencing, like withdrawals, call on Archangel Raphael for help. Now, depending on what you're detoxing from, some of you may need to go to a clinic because it is very dangerous for alcoholics to detox from alcohol cold turkey, from what I've heard. They can get tremors, they can get seizures. I don't know, it's like maybe not seizures, but there's a thing called delirium tremens or something like that that they can get. So be sure to get the medical help you need as well, depending on what you're detoxing from. Um, let's get the hidden truth about this person, since they like to keep all the secrets with the moon card. And that was just one of the secrets, right? We uncovered the secret that they were married. That was just one secret. How many other secrets is this person keeping from you? Because when you find one secret, it's like, okay, well, what else are they hiding? Yeah, that's what I thought. I want you, and I wish I could share my good news with you. Their spouse is probably pregnant, or they're probably pregnant. I don't know, but they've got some sort of good news. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and I can't stop thinking about you. So, again, we had two cards about snakes, and now we're getting two cards about thinking. Okay. So, this person may be thinking about you night and day. You and I were too young, and I'm so attracted to you. Okay. I hope that you can forgive me one day and we will be together again. I don't know about all that. But the bottom card of all of these cards, the bottom card of this entire deck is we need to let each other go. So I think they want to let you go at this time, but I think, they want to see you again to, use you. It's like, forgive me so I can use you again. It kind of reminds me of that story in the Bible where, I could be misquoting it, but it's like if somebody smacks your cheek, let them hit the other cheek, and or turn the other cheek. And it's maybe that's what this person wants. They want you to forgive them so that they can eventually use you again. And I'm all about forgiveness. Forgiveness is for you, it's not for the other person. But we don't forgive people and go back and let them use us again. So, that's all I have, Scorpio. This person is a trip. So, they're going to try to come back in May. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming to this reading. This person is going to try to test you again the first week of May. Take care. Namaste.